Right, and we're back with Fallout 3. So, unfortunately, we had to make a 6-minute video out of the first portion there, but going forward, it is now time to break out of Vault 101 and look for our father. So, starting off, we have gotten ourselves a nice 10mm pistol with some spare ammunition. We had that baseball bat from not too long ago, and a BB gun as well. So, let's begin, and let's see what happens. Actually, we should probably equip the gun. There we go. And now the escape begins. Oh. So yeah, at this portion inside the game, depending on how you've handled the previous, childhood experiences, different things can come out here. So, for example, I think some of these officers will be friendly to you. Evidently not that one. Depending on how you've handled the previous encounters with them. Starting off, I guess we'll just take this guy's armor. He isn't all too friendly, and he evidently has some sort of a security setup here. Has damage resistance of 9 and 3, respectively, so that should help us out. And let's see, which way should we go? Nothing's over here. I guess we'll go this way instead. Ooh, inaccessible. Nope, none of these.
Help me. My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches.
Oh, hey, it's Butch. So this is the tunnel snake guy. So, we can either help him out, or alternatively, we can tell him to fuck off. So yeah, this was also the person who took our sweet rolls, so it's kind of in a way that you can get revenge. Later on, just a bit of a spoiler, but you can actually hire this guy to be a companion if we save his mom. God. So we'll do this. It's just kind of a nice thing, but we won't waste any ammunition to do this. So we'll equip the baseball bat, open the door, and ooh,
hey, cut it out.
Ooh, there we go.
We did it! My mom's. Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snakes.
And ooh, we got a tunnel snake outfit as well, so that's also kind of neat. Let's see, can we equip this, and does it give us better armor than the other set? Nope. In that case, I guess we'll go hold on to it as a collectible, and we'll go forwards with our current setup. Oh, this is the diner. Okay, so that's where we had our birthday party. Let's see, who is this? Officer Gomez. This is the person who was at our 10th birthday party. Let's see. I think we can talk to him. He'll be friendly.
Takes care of that. Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Yeah, so we can say thanks. We've always liked him.
I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Go find your dad if you can.
Right. So, first and foremost, we can make a stop at the clinic. Oh, hey, we found Stanley, too.
Tight spot there, ain't no mistake. Good thing he loves toasting roaches so much.
Right on. So those are two people that we met in the past, so they're currently friendly. We can come in here into Dad's office, and I think there's a few things that's in here that's fairly valuable that we can take. But it might just be that bobblehead which we've already picked up. So in that case, I think we'll just go forwards and we'll see what we can find up here.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
Well, I can see why they've decided to cordon off this area. And let's see, we can go upstairs to do some things, or alternatively we can fight off Officer Richards and O'Brien over here. Charge up here. Ooh, and pop goes off his head. You'll see that quite often inside this game. So, we'll take these guys out, we'll take out their ammo, and we'll take their guns as well. Oh, actually, we have a perfectly conditioned one here. That's what the C and D means down there. Your guns can break inside the game, and once that condition goes down, you have to repair your guns by finding other ones, or ones similar to it. So, that is that. And let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Oh, that guy's quite mad. I wonder if we can go in there. I mean, he's not the one that's holding a gun, so... Oh no, Floyd Lewis. Oh. So we can shoot him.
I don't know anything.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later.
Ooh. And off goes his head too. He doesn't have any ammunition, so we can't do too much to him.
There he is.
And let's see. Oh.
You're gonna be sorry.
That was Amata, so this, yeah, there's her father. Talk to
I
him.
hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
So let's see, what can we do here? We can... We'll ask him for the keys.
Oh, is that all? Is there anything else I can get you while you're here? You'll get nothing from me. I'll die before I see the safety of the vault compromised again.
So we can, let's see. We can tell him that he's right and that he'll die if he doesn't give us that password, or we can also threaten him in other ways. Let's see. We'll say this: Amata trusts me. If you don't give me what I want, I'll hurt her bad.
God, you're a cold-blooded little shit, aren't you?
Ooh,
I think you'd actually
big
do
words.
it. Here, take them and leave the vault. I'll have you shot on sight if you ever come back.
There we go. So we'll take those keys and we will leave shortly. We can also check up some of the info here, evidently as well. I'm not going to go into the cell because there might be some repercussions in doing that. But yeah, the game is based upon like the choices that you make here and there. The reason that we're not going to oh yikes, Jonas right here. He's ooh, note from Dad. We'll grab that. The reason why we won't we won't shoot him. We won't shoot the overseer because later on there's a quest where you need to come back here, and depending on what you do.
I told you my father wasn't himself. I don't know what he might have done if you hadn't come along. You'd better get out of here. I'll try to meet you at the vault door. If I don't make it, good luck.
Yeah, so if you depending on how you play through the events here, the circumstances will change later on inside that other quest. So all we have to do right now is we have to log in here, and we can view the security reports and all that. It'll say some stuff about the various different people you meet during the game. It's quite honestly not that important. I'm just gonna open up the tunnel, and the desk pops right up, and a staircase comes up, and this is how we leave the vault. So it should be an appropriate time to play this note from Dad as well.
I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
Okay.
He's opening the vault door. We need this door open now.
Oh.
Oh my god. You actually opened it. You did it! You opened the door! My god, I almost didn't believe it was possible.
Let's see. Let's say couldn't have done it with your help.
No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive out there, it's you.
Right on. Goodbye. She's not gonna come with us, that's a fact. Ooh. 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 And there we go. Freedom! And this is where the game really just opens up. So, once we approach this door, we can change your stuff again. So we can change our guy back to a Caucasian guy, and we can randomize his face, not that it really matters. The thing is that I want to see whether or not the dad stays the same later on once you re-meet up with him again. So we'll change that. We can edit our skills, and again, though, I think that's already the way that I want it to be. So we'll finish and we'll exit the vault and we'll just go with that. Actually, on second thought, we probably should have changed the name as well, but that's still a very small thing. And there we go. Now we are officially in the wild. And would you look at that? That is the capital wasteland in the year 20 something. I don't even know if it's 20 something. Might have been like 22 something. Right. And perfect. We also get a level up too. So, chances are is that we'll need some skills in firearms. We'll bump up small guns to 40. We got that bubble hit, so our medicine skill is already pretty high as well. So I'll bump that up just slightly higher, and I'll put some points into what's called speech once again as well. So going forwards from there, I think every 2 levels you gain a perk as well inside the game, and these are things that can give you a bit of an extra buff on your stats, or alternatively, they can give you some unique options here and there. So starting off, we have the options of going with Daddy's Boy. You gain 5 points in science and medicine skills. Gun Nut, yeah, you gain 5 points in small guns and repair skills per... Oh, and this one actually ranks up, so you can take it multiple times. We can do Intense Training, adds a single point to any of your special attributes. Lady Killer, in combat you'll do 10 plus damage against female opponents. Outside you'll have access to unique dialogue options of the opposite sex. We can do Little Leaguer, that one's for melee and explosives. Swift Learner, more experience points in general. This one's kind of useless. You never, there's no like limit in the amount of experience points you can gain just by passively killing things, so it's not too useful. And Thief is just stealth, and I think, yeah, lockpick. We'll go with Lady Killer because it's one of the things that you truly do miss out on if you don't have it. So grab that, and it is time to explore the wastes now. So let us begin. Point Lookout. Okay, so these are when the DLCs get activate, which I guess is right now. You'll get those DLC quests. Yeah, so there's one about Point Lookout, some sort of a swamp area, Pittsburgh in the form of Into the Pit, and should be 3 more. I think we'll just walk and explore for a bit in the meantime as these events fire off. There we go. Oh, and you can also get abducted by aliens, so that's another one. Broken Steel is another add-on. That's the continuation of the main quest. And there should be one more. It's Operation Anchorage. Yeah, there we go. So those are gonna fire off, and well, going forwards from there, it is time to explore the wastes and to discover some new places and, you know, search for our dad. Oh, perfect. We can find some ammunition right there. Have this lovely little passive robot here, an Enclave iBot. Just goes around playing music. It's quite neat. And I think our first stop here will be the lovely town of Megaton. And I'm sure lots of you guys have already seen this area of the world. And we'll just head we'll head the way there. That's the town right there. It's kind of cool. You can also buy a house inside that town too. So make our way over here, get it out to look like some sort of a riot guard, I guess. And would you look at that? There's some traders with their trading pack and all. A dead giant ant. And would you look at that? They have a lovely rustic door. And there we go.
You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time.
Let's talk to this guy.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
So we can chat to him about the town. Let's say, yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Alright, so, message
I'm
received.
glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I think we can, yeah, start to ask people about, like, first and foremost, how the town functions, and secondly, where our dad is.
Nope. Sorry.
Try that first.
I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Alright, well, let's see. We could get some directions around town. So these are like just pretty much shops around here. And apart from that, we can ask him a bit more about his town. Now, this, yeah, Megaton's, it's kind of a weird place in the sense that if I go all the way to the center of town, because it's actually quite a small place, there is a undetonated nuclear bomb at the center of it.
Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice.
So there's that for sure. And that is something that you can actually interact with during the game. You, just a bit of a spoiler, but you can do something very nasty with the atomic bomb, and it's something that I haven't tried out, but we could definitely see how that plays out. Anyhow, I think it's time to just visit the locals and see whether or not we can pick up some quests, or alternatively talk to them about some stuff.
I saw at Moriarty's saloon not too long ago. I'd ask there.
Right, so Walter thinks that our dad might be at the saloon over there. So let's see what's up over there. Nope, that's the men's restroom. Moriarty's saloon is all the way over here. So we can go on in.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same.
And apparently this guy is waving towards us. Let's see.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. And makes you a rather valuable individual.
Okay, well, let's ask him. It does.
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
Go on, I'm listening.
The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge, constructed for a singular purpose: the detonation of that bomb. You'll rig it to the bomb, then you'll get paid handsomely. What do you say?
Right on. So we can, yeah, we can blow up the town here for some caps and some other things. And this is one of the reasons why I love bumping up that speech skill. So we'll try to swindle some extra cash out of this guy.
An extra 500 caps, in addition to the base fee when Megaton lies in ruins. Here's the fusion pulse charge. Place it in the bomb. When it's done, meet me at Tenpenny Tower. It's southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Any questions?
Nope. Let's see. I think we'll just say it's time for me to go.
Let me keep you.
Told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
So right, we can rig the bomb up to blow, and we can well, you can effectively get rid of this town in its entirety by blowing this whole place up. I've yet to actually fire off that event before in any playthrough of this game, really. So we might actually go with that. We might go with the very evil route, because the game does keep track of this morality thing, and I think we've already seen this occur a few times. But yeah, there's a system of good and bad inside the game, depending on what how you go along with this. Different people react to you differently, and with that said, it'd be very intriguing to see this place blown up. So we might actually do that. The problem with it is that I think doing that actual bomb rigging portion of that quest uses quite a considerable amount of experience in select skills and like repair and I guess explosives. So we might do that later on. Right now, let's see. Yeah, well, we can say, fuck, who are you or what are you?
I guess they don't have a lot of ghouls in the vault.
No, they do not. What is a ghoul?
Well, not all of us got the chance to hole up in a nice cushy vault when the bombs fell. A bunch of us got stuck out here in the world and got a full-on blast of heat and radiation. Turned us into a pack of walking corpses. Near as I can tell, we age slower than you. A lot slower. There were even a few ghouls that were alive during the war. Of course, with a face like ground Brahmin meat, you can imagine that folks don't take too kindly to us.
So, let's say, that's not too
Nice
bad.
of you to say so. If you can't be nice, at least pretend, right? Fake it till you make it, not. Still, though, a fake compliment is better than the usual spit in the face that I get. You're not half bad for a smooth skin.
Right, well, he is, chances are that he'll be blown up shortly, so, we won't ever have to see him again. In the meantime, let's talk to Moriarty.
Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. You've got the caps, I've got your pleasure.
Let's ask him about her dad.
Oh my God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Let's see. Let's just say, look, I just want to find my dad. Do you know where he is?
You seem like a nice kid. So I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have 100 caps.
All right,
caps is the currency inside the game.
You know, for all time's sake. If you don't have the caps to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me.
Sure thing.
Eager, eh? Good. I like that. It's nice to have a doer in this shithole of a town for a change. This junky bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
Okay, so, we can do that. And I guess that is just a bit of a side quest that we can do for caps. There's also a few other quests that you can get in Megaton here. The game actually doesn't have too many quests inside it, is the thing, but they're fairly long side quests. So let's go over here. Or actually, the listed side quests aren't that long. There's a whole bunch of these like mystery quests that are just unlisted in your journal. It's like things that you hear from people that don't get recorded. So that's that. I guess we'll sort out his business and we'll go out. We know where Springvale is, or Springvale, I don't really know what's called. Springvale. We'll go over there and we'll sort out his business because I know how to do that quest nice and fast. Oh, quite the fight out here. Oh, perfect. We can actually, yeah, grab the gun out of this pile of ashes. And perfect, now we have a 32 caliber pistol. Doesn't do too much damage. Everything outside the vault is low on conditioning, unfortunately. But nonetheless, it is a gun, and here it is. Oh, actually, we should probably loot off of the, yeah, the armor off of that pile of ashes, because that'll be quite valuable later on, because we can sell it and we can trade it in for some bottle caps, again, the currency inside the game. And afterwards, we can trade it for, you know, we can buy some ammunition with it is the thing. Right, so here is a lovely Springvale, and apparently we're supposed to find somebody who's living in here. And just a bit of a spoiler, I already know that that person is inside that lovely, not so lovely house over there. So, we'll go over here, probably put a few rounds in whoever lives in this house's face, and grab the caps and go. So, let's see what happens. Door to Spawn Ranch. We'll use it. There
Who
we
the
go.
hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
Mm-hmm. Let's say I don't deal with
You're not getting a damn
junkies.
thing from me. You hear me? Not a damn thing.
Nope. So we'll have to shoot her. We can use the VATS system for this, the Vault Tech Assisted Targeting System. So yeah, you can play this game as a mixture of real-time and say semi-turn based using this Vault Tech thing. I'm just going to use it here because it's quite handy, especially if you have not too many rounds. Oh, yeah, this thing does not do a lot of damage. Yeah, and people in the game seem to be able to just absorb shots to the head like that. Wow, there we go. So we can take her out, and she has one of those pistols too, and also 400 bottle caps, a whole bunch of Psycho, which is a drug inside the game, and that is quite nice because that'll allow us to pay off that guy Moriarty, and that'll also get us some cash to spend. And in addition, we can just loot the house as well, so we might as well grab some stim packs. Those are some sort of a medicine, some sort of a, I don't know what they are. They're like some sort of healing potion in the game's terms there. So we'll grab that. Check around here, check the fridge. We can grab some Brahmin steak, some cram, some iguana on a stick, some sugar bums, or some deviled eggs. Nothing too appetizing considering all of those things contain radiation and are probably a couple years old. Not the steak and all, obviously, but the canned stuff, canned and boxed stuff. So, after grabbing all of those goods, stop by the vending machine. Oh, that's right, we already have looted that already. I guess we'll continue forwards and go back to town, buy some information, and see what else we can pick up in the meantime. And would you look at that, just beautiful wasteland weather. Come to think of it, the weather inside the game never changes as well. Right on. So, blue? Is there anything in here? Nope. We'll go back to Megaton.
You're looking for the mayor or the sheriff?
Oh, that's right. We can turn in the Mr. Burke's request over there with the whole detonating the bomb thing to the sheriff, and Lucas Sims over there will actually go and arrest Mr. Burke inside the saloon. That's one way to finish the quest. But I don't think we'll go down that route. We will blow this place up shortly after, once I finish all of the side quests at least. Because there's one really good one. It should start off right over there in a store called Craterside Supply.
What's it to be? A few caps to find out where your father went? Or are you going to have a go of it on your own? Well, the wasteland can be such an unforgiving place.
Let's see, I did you a stupid favor. Can you tell me where my father was?
Take care of our little lost lamb, eh? Oh, I knew I could count on you. How about you just hand over 100 caps and we'll call it even?
Sure thing.
No, that wasn't. Your dad came through here all right. Didn't stay long, though. Said he had some important business to attend to and headed off to the city. Something to do with Galaxy News Radio. Guess that'd be the place for you to start. Good hunting, and thanks for the caps.
Right, so, yeah, we'll get a map marker, and in addition, we'll get the quest, where the next bulletin in the quest, find Galaxy News Radio. So, that is one place that we could start in the search for our dad. In theory, you could actually, like, complete the main quest without talking to any of these people. You could just find it on your own by, you know, wandering about and exploring the wastelands here. And that is, well, one option. One very viable option, though a bit time-consuming. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Where should we go? I'm trying to find that one store. It's called Craterside Supply. It's the gun shop of this town here. We won't be seeing it for too much longer, granted, but in the meantime, it's a very valid place to get supplies. So the saloon is over there, and is this it? Yep, that is Craterside Supply. So make a bit of a